morning, guys. I'm sitting here. I'm 2 hours early for work. But I'm about to go do some grocery shopping. Well, and non-perishables, of course, things that I can keep in my truck, like canned goods and stuff like that. I'm preparing for Thanksgiving. So speaking of the holidays, I yesterday I had to have a talk with the boys about what the expectations were for this Christmas. And last year we had a very lavish Christmas. I mean, lavish for our standards. We had tons of friends come over, and we made tamales, and we cooked, and we had so much fun. But I ended up buying nice gifts for. I had a lot of things that I had in my gift closet that I was allowed, or that I gifted to my friends and stuff. And I had purchased and I put in layaway some stuff at Walmart that I had been paying. Layaway is not credit, you guys. It's something that you just simply put to the side. You put to the side, and you pay a small, not down payment, but basically, I think Walmart lets you do like 10% or $10 of whatever it is that you're purchasing. But anyway, the thing is that I got the kids flat screen TVs. They each have their own bedroom, so I ended up getting them a smart TV, one for each of the rooms. The little one got a Nintendo Wii, and the older one got a PS4, I believe. Whatever was the new hot thing last year. So that thing cost me about $400 something dollars, plus a video game, another 60, 80, and then the TV ended up costing me like $400, and that's just one child. I did that for both kids. And last year was our first Christmas at the house, so I just went crazy buying decorations. I was super excited to have our first Christmas at home, and I went crazy buying all these decorations at Dollar Tree, of course, and at Dollar General. But you guys know I make it work somehow. My kids appreciated it. They didn't care where the decorations came from. But from that Christmas to now, a lot of things happened. Last year was our first year at the house. So we purchased a house in June, and from June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that was about 6 months. Before Christmas that I purchased a house. Now, this year, between last Christmas and now these holidays, a lot of things have happened. I have touched on the subject that I ended up closing my store, meaning the company chose to close the store where I was the manager at. So I ended up in another job, and of course income changed. So that was number one. Number two, the wind during the spring blew my fans completely out of there. So I needed to fix that. One of the pipes in my kitchen ended up busting, so that was a couple of $1,000s. The shower in my bedroom, we do have two showers upstairs, but the one in my bedroom, I took a shower, and when I got out of there, I tried to shut off the water, and it wouldn't shut off. Now, if it had been able to shut off, I would have just used the remaining bathroom, and that would have been fine. But it literally wouldn't shut off, so I had to call an emergency plumber because it was running probably for 6 hours straight, because it was on a Sunday and it was at night. So by the time they finally decided to show up, yeah, it was 6 hours. 6 hours and about $400 later. So my busted pipe, my busted shower, the fans. What else happened? My air conditioning unit ended up just completely giving up on me. The house was built in the 1960s. I have no idea when. I have no idea when or how old that unit was, but I need to get a brand new unit. So that was another $3,000. What else happened? So many things happen. Regular maintenance on the car, not that it broke down on me or anything like that, but you take it to the shop 3 times and it's about a couple $100 every time that you take it in. So the point I'm trying to make is I spent a lot of money on these emergencies, and thank goodness I had money in my emergency fund, but the emergency fund ended up looking a little bit on the empty side. And in order to start putting money back in there, now remember, with a new job, that number, it just changed completely. So my kids understand that building an emergency fund is more important than having another crazy, lavish Christmas. So I sat them down and I said, look, we're kind of trying to build this emergency fund back up again because we can't get caught. We can't get caught without money for these emergencies. Well, they obviously happen, okay? We cannot call our landlord and say, hey, come fix this, come fix that. Oh yeah, my clothes dryer just went out on me too. It caught fire, and now come to think of it, I am so grateful to God that it did not end up causing a house fire. Wow. Now that it's just dawning. Wow. So yeah, I'm glad it was just the cable. It was just one of the wirings in the back. It just caught fire and it just gave up on me. So you guys know that I use used appliances. So this time I compared the used one versus the new one at Home Depot, and the used one ended up being a lot less money than getting a used one. I mean, it was about the same money, but if I have a choice, of course, you go with the new. So anyway, we decided that, well, I decided and I informed them that Christmas was probably going to be anywhere from $50 to $100 for their gift, because I don't want them to feel disappointed when they know that last year we got all this great stuff, and then this year they think I'm going to top, I'm going to outdo last year. No, I set the expectation. That way they have a whole month and a half to literally prepare their little hearts, because I want them to know that I still love them, but this is the reason why we're doing this. I don't want to have that conversation after they've opened their gifts and they think, no, this can't be it. Mommy has, she probably has some crazy, item hiding in the bedroom. She's going to pop out with it later on after dinner or something. I don't want that happening during Christmas morning. I don't want it. So I told them very clearly, this is the budget for this year, and that's what it is. And because they understand that there's a lot more important things like building our emergency fund. We don't want to get caught without money for big emergencies, and especially right now that I cannot build it as fast as I used to be able to build it before. But we refuse to put anything on credit cards. I refuse. I will eat beans and rice before I put something on a credit card. You know what? I don't even have credit cards that I consider credit cards. They are literally frozen in the freezer in a Ziploc bag that I put my credit card inside, and I put water in there, and I zipped it up, and I froze it. That is not even to be considered an emergency fund by any means. I have them open because I was trying to build credit, and come to think of it, I don't even need credit anymore. I already have a house, so I really don't need that. But you never know if you're gonna go and move into another house. They're just there, but you know what? They mean nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. They mean nothing but slavery to me, so I'm not willing to be anybody's slave. I'm here to serve God, not to serve the credit card company by any means. So anyway, one of my Facebook friends, Mariana, hi Mariana, she had an awesome idea. She's doing Secret Santa at her house, and I think that would be an awesome idea to do at our house, because come on, you guys, don't put the pressure on yourself so you know that you have to buy all these crazy gifts for everybody, and that's just so much pressure on you, and then you don't even know that you're putting pressure on the next person, because if you gave them this awesome, beautiful gift, now they have to match what you spend, or they're going to feel for the rest of the dinner, they're probably going to feel like, you know what, I couldn't afford the same type of gift or the same level of gift that you gave me. And even if they don't say it, it's just, it brings bad vibes into, into Christmas. So if you cannot afford it, it's better to just be really honest, really honest with the people who you're going to be with on that day, and just say, you know what, you guys, I don't have the budget. I love you with all of my heart. I really do. But this is what I'm doing, so don't feel like you have to give me anything. Please, I completely understand. I don't want to put that pressure on you. I'm not expecting anything. I know you love me, and hopefully you know that I love you, and we take the pressure off each other that way. That way we can spend more money on food, and you guys know that we buy food that goes on sale only, so hopefully the meal won't cost that much. So you guys really think about, it's not that the Grinch stole Christmas, it's just that some things are more of a priority. Hopefully you feel the same way. So remember, I know this is being posted on YouTube, so you can join our community where we support each other on Facebook. It's called Cash Sense with Arlie and Cindy, and hopefully that you can come in and feel the love. We support each other. We give each other advice. We just cheer each other on. So hopefully you really enjoy the group Cash Sense with Arlie and Cindy. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.